Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Tuesday, December 5th. This is Matt with Honoring Your Health. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today, I wanted to come on and talk about baby steps. In the health world, nutrition, exercise, doing things to better yourself, people have this tendency to want to kind of do a ton of things at once, right? They get very like when people first start, what happens is that they get really excited, they get really passionate about wanting to change, they get really passionate about wanting to make a difference and wanting to get healthier, etc. If there's one thing that I can tell you, it's to great. I think it's great to I think it is great that you want to change, right? The change is what you need. That first thought is what you need to go, right? So trust your thought and trust your gut on, yes, I need to get healthy. However, this is where I will also say one step at a time. I think a lot of people, I used to do this, so I can attest to it. I think a lot of people get very, they bite off more than they can chew, and therefore they go from 0 to 100, right? People that come in, and I'm an all-in kind of guy, and I like clients who are all in, but I also like my clients who come in and they're kind of like, this is where I'm at right now, and how can you get me to point B, right? I think how you get to point B is small baby steps. I think you get to point B by trusting the process and the journey rather than just focusing so much on the destination. And I think so many of you, myself included, you kind of get into this mindset where if you screw up once, it's done. If you make a mistake, I've screwed up, there's shame, there's guilt, there's all these negative emotions that are surrounded by that. And I think that's a very detrimental part to your health journey, because that's not how health works, right? Your body is constantly taking things on. Your body is constantly adapting to both emotional stress, environmental stress, physical stress, work stress. I mean, there's so many aspects to good, positive health changes that happen over time. And that is what I have, even in practice, I've had to pivot because I have found myself kind of going a little hard at some people because I see the potential of them versus, okay, this is where this person is now, right? And I'm not here to scare someone off. I'm here to literally, this is why I believe communication is so key when it comes to working with anybody, is because I can't read your mind and vice versa. You can't read mine. So if I say, hey, I think this needs to change, I think you need to make this slight change. If you're like, hey, I'm doing 4 things already that I need to just like kind of let rest in my body, great. That's communication. I can't read your mind. If you come into me for a problem or you have a symptom, etc., and we're trying to balance that out in the body, guess what? If I'm telling you this is the problem, this is how you get there, you can say to me, hey, I'm already doing all these things. Can we like hold? And I'm like, I will say to you, yes, sure. Of course we can wait, right? I also will just say to you, that problem probably won't go away until we start addressing some of these things, right? So baby steps are huge. Communication is also huge. And I think a lot of people miss that communication aspect. And this is just not even going practitioner to client. I think it's going client to client. I think it's like yourself as a client, right? I think you don't know how to communicate with yourself to go, I'm overwhelmed, or you don't know what that feels like in your body. You're kind of like, I ask you a question of, do you feel overwhelmed? And you go, I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. That shows me that you're just, again, this is something to work on, is it might mean that you're so unaware of the amount of information that you're getting. And therefore, instead of just saying, hey, I'm overwhelmed, this is too much, you need to sit and saying, please stop here because I need to like process this. You just go and then you go out into the world going, well, I suck at life, right? And this is the problem, is that so many, and I see this all the time, and it's an ultimate self-sabotaging thing, right? That we are so afraid to own where we're at in life. We're so afraid to own our own body and where we are currently in our space, right? If you're too overwhelmed to handle 3 things at once, you need to say that. I can obviously read your body language and I can read things on you, but it's obviously so this is such a big part of working with a practitioner that I have seen is you need to be able to communicate. You need to like I do my very best to do small baby steps and I do my very best to go slowly. But sometimes, again, because I'm not perfect and I know no other practitioner is perfect, we're also going off of the vibe you give. So if you come in here and you say, I need this, and this to be fixed, right? I'm going to go, okay, here you go. Let's fix it, right? But if you don't say, I'm overwhelmed a little bit, and it's that way I can kind of break things down for you, there's not going to be much of a way for me to kind of get in there and because I have to present something to you in such a way that you'll understand it so you can digest it, process it, and then go out into the world and use it, right? So as much as I love healthy people, as much as I want to get people healthy as fast as possible, I am realizing that this is not a quick journey, and it shouldn't be, right? Because we have so many decades and lifetimes of disease and toxicity in our bodies and in our environment that this isn't a quick process. And I think people come into any health journey thinking, and it's because we're so conditioned by other forums and by Amazon Prime thinking things come like this, right? They just don't work. Not everything in life works like that. So when I see people come into the office, my initial thought is, okay, like, where is this person truly? And then when I talk to people that I constantly say, like, this is a journey. Like this isn't a quick fix. This isn't something that is going to just change it miraculously in a month. It might, it depends on how the body works, right? And the body is a self-healing machine, which is amazing. But my point in small baby steps is that you add, let's say you need to just like, we start detoxing the body, right? We start getting the body moving properly and balancing properly, right? After we start that, let's say in 2 weeks, I say, let's start nutrition. If your body and you don't say to me, this is too much, I need to like just focus on supplementation and yada, yada. Okay, great. But that's where I find a lot of people aren't honest, not only with me, but with themselves in where they're at, right? So when I'm throwing the kitchen sink at you, if you're not saying, wait, hold on a second, this is where I'm going to say that's on you, right? Because you're not aware enough and in your body enough to go. And I know that's something that we have to work on, right? This is, again, why training and why coaching is so crucial, in my opinion, is that you need the education, and you need to understand how your body truly works. So I just say to you, if this resonates with you and you feel like you need someone to help you because you have all these symptoms going on in your body, you know that you're not truly healthy, you know that you want to be truly healthy, please reach out because we want to truly help you. We do. We are here to care for you. But I will tell you too, at the same token, I can't want it more than you. And that this is part of any process. It's just like buying a house. It's like buying a car. It's like anything, right? Like this is an investment, and we don't lie about that. We're not here to keep that from you. It's an investment, and but it's one of the best investments that you'll ever make because on the other side of all these symptoms that you have currently, in small baby steps and in small coachings, you will get to the other side with a support system. A massive support system behind you. So I hope this helped today. I hope you understand that health is not a linear process. It's up and down. It's like waves of an ocean. Okay. It's going to be peaks and valleys all the time. So the more you can get out of your head, this all or nothing process, the more you can get out of your head that, like, if you fail, that you can't get back up, get that out of your head because you absolutely can. You absolutely can, you might be at the bottom of the barrel right now, but guess what? Honey, you can get to the top of that barrel real quick with a hand pulling you up, right? And don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Almost always, people are just so afraid to ask for help because they think no one can help them because they've been lied to, or they've been conned, or they've been hurt, or they've been betrayed, or they feel like they can't trust somebody. We are here to earn your trust and to build on that trust constantly. And the best way we know how to, which is with integrity, which is listening to you, which is proven results that we have at our office. So please reach out, info@honoryourhealth.life. Comment on this channel. We would be happy to help. We are super passionate about really balancing your body so you feel the best you can. And don't take your body for granted, because it is the only thing keeping you from thriving in life. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will be on possibly sometime later this week. Not sure when yet, but have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you all soon. God bless.